The iPhone 12 Pro, elder brother to the 12, successor to the 11 Pro. Now physically in hand, you can tell the difference. They might look the same, but when you hold these phones, you can't tell which is which, and that's thanks to the more boxier chassis on the 12 Pro. So yeah, technically it's a new design. Before we go on though, huge thanks to the folks at Phone Shop NG for making this video possible. I will be leaving down in the description a link to their Instagram page so that yes, you can actually buy the iPhone 12 Pro from them. It's linked in the description below. So aside from the design, what else is new on the iPhone 12 Pro? Well, the cameras are technically new because they're different. They have wider apertures, which translates to better performance in extreme conditions. So in low light, night mode on the 12 Pro is considerably better than on the 11 Pro. Dynamic range on the 12 Pro as well has improved detail, sharpness as well. So yeah, definitely an improvement from last year. And not to mention the new LiDAR sensor, which helps with augmented reality. So AR gaming, AR shopping. Not too many people would fancy that, but depth sensing at night. So you can now take portrait shots at night with the iPhone 12 Pro. I feel that's what most people would be interested in. And not to forget, we have 10-bit HDR as well as Dolby Vision HDR. So definitely, even though they're still the same 12 megapixel sensors, there is an improvement in the camera department. The front-facing camera as well also has night mode, so you're able to take selfies at night for those that wanted to do that. Sticking with the front of the phone, we have a 6.1-inch 1080p OLED display. Apple would call it the Super Retina HD something, but essentially it's a 1080p OLED display, kind of similar to what we had on the 11 Pro. And yeah, a lot of people did expect that the Pros would come with a higher refresh rate, but that's not happening this year thanks to 5G. Yeah. But what's new is ceramic shield. It's Apple's kind of way of saying that they have built your phone to be more durable, but because glass is glass, it would still break, so you should probably put a case on it. Even though it's 4 times more drop resistant, it scratches a lot, so screen protectors as well would be advised because these phones are not cheap. Inside of the iPhones, we have Apple's 5nm A14 Bionic chips, and when you couple that with 5 years of iOS software support, as well as iOS integration and optimization, that gives you a beast. The 12 Pro, without a doubt, is a beast in the processing department. You would have no problems playing complex, power-intensive games or multitasking. The iPhone 12 Pro would easily do everything that you need it to do because it's that powerful. On the battery side of things, it's a 2815 mAh battery, and I would say this, it's going to be identical to the 11 Pro. The 11 Pro already had a pretty good battery, so the 12 Pro would also have a pretty good battery unless you live in an area where 5G is readily available. So if those modems are being put to work, the battery would be affected. But for most people, that's not the case. So the battery life on the 12 Pro should equal the same on the 11 Pro, or probably just undercut it, depending on availability of 5G. But yeah, the only thing that's left to talk about would be the price. The iPhone 12 Pro goes for 670,000 naira for the base 128GB model and 750,000 naira for the 256GB. Yeah, so it's definitely a phone for the rich gang. I can only imagine what the 12 Pro Max would be going for here in Nigeria. Leave your guesses in the comments down below. And yeah, that really is everything. My hands-on as well as first impressions, on the iPhone 12 Pro. I have done a video on the 12 already, so you could probably check that out. It should be somewhere. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe, and I should see you in the next one. Peace.